Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see the solution of question paper of Computer Science 2020. Okay. So before beginning, all the answers are checked thoroughly, but solution is tentative only and it is not a substitution to the CBSE's marking scheme. And therefore it does not enable any individual for any kind of claim regarding correctness or incorrectness of answers. In no case this solution be presented as a legal evidence or it may be challenged in court. Okay. This is for knowledge purpose only. So let us begin with section A. Question number 1, A part. Okay. Which of the following is not a valid variable name in Python and why? So it is a 1 mark question. Okay. So here we can see that the first option, that is 5 radius, is not a valid variable name because it begins with a digit, whereas all others are beginning either with an alphabet or underscore, that is purely legal. The next is, which of the following are keywords in Python? Break, check, range or while. So except for check, all the 3 others are keywords in Python. Name the Python library modules which need to be imported to invoke the following functions: cos and randint. So to invoke cos we need math, and for randint we need the random module. Okay. Now D part. Rewrite the following code in Python after removing all the syntax errors. Underline each correction. So I am going to give you 1 minute to try to solve it. Okay, now let us see what are the errors. Okay, so the first error in the first line itself, w equal to input enter a word. So there are 2 errors in this line. The first one is the w, it should be the L value. Okay, so it has to be removed from the bracket of input and it has to be kept on the left hand side. This is the first error. Second error is that colon is missing after W. Okay, there is another error, and that error is this. Okay, this is another error. It should be double equal to. Okay, right? But the major error is the absence of this colon. Okay, then this else is misplaced. Okay, this else has to be in line with this F, right? So this is the 5th error. Okay, so you have seen all the errors. Is it clear? Now we'll go to the next question. Find and write the output of the following Python code. Def change val m comma n for I in range n if mi mod 5 equal to 0, mi divide equal to 5. If mi mod equal to 3, then mi divide equal to, okay. So this is the function, and now here we are having L equal to 25, 8, 75, 12. Change L comma 4 for I in L, print I comma end this. Now what is the answer? Please take 2 minute time, or you may pause the video here. Okay, so now let us see. This is the answer. 5 hash, 8 hash, 5 hash, 4 hash. Okay. Now, if you are not able to understand, I will tell you what is the execution process. So, first of all, L equal to 25, 8, 75 and 12. Change well L4. So, that means now M is L and N is 4. For I in range N, so the value of N is 4. The value of N is 4. So, here the value of I will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we will check each case one by one. When I is 0, that means Mi, that is Li, that means 25. So, we see that 25 is divisible by 5. So, 25 is divided by 5, integer division. So, we get the value as 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Next, if 5 mod 3 not equal to 0, that means if 5 is divisible by 3, it is false. So, this statement will not be executed. Okay, the control will go back to here. Now, here what will happen? Again, next value will be taken, that is 1. That means 8. Now, 8 is not divisible by 5 or by 3, so it will not change. Next, 2. So, the value is 75. 75 divided by 5 is equal to 15. And then 75 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So, 5, like this the values will change. And finally, the value is 12. So, it is not divisible by 5, but it is divisible by 3. So, you will get 4. Okay. So, the contents changes to 5854, and when we are printing, that only we will get as the answer. Okay. Now, the next question. Find and write the output of the following Python code. This is also a 3 marks question. Okay. So, again, you can pause the video here and you can solve and then check the. Okay. So, the answer goes like. So, you can see that this is the answer. Now, those who are wondering how it came. Okay. So, let us discuss that one also. So, here R is 200, S is 100, call R comma S. That means this function will be called with the value of R as, what is the value of R? R is 200. Now, first variable is P. It means P equal to 200. P equal to 200 and then Q equal to 100. Okay. So, P is equal to P plus Q. So, P equal to 300. Q is equal to P minus Q. P minus Q, that is 300 minus 100, that is 200. Okay. Print P Q. P at the rate Q. So, P how much it is? 300. Then at the rate is there, followed by 200. So, this is the first output. Okay. Then return P. P value will be returned. And this P value will come to R. Now, what was the value of P inside? The value of P was 300. So, now that means R becomes 300. Okay, so again when we are print, but there is no change in the value of S. So, when we are printing again R at S, we are getting 300 at 100. Okay. Then in the next statement, s function, s equal to call s. Okay, that means p value is given as s. What is the value of s? 100. Okay, and q value will be taken as 20 only, right? In the next iteration, okay, for this function, p is taken as 100 and q will be taken the default value, that is how much? 20. So p equal to p plus q means p equal to 120, whereas q equal to 20. Okay, right? Then q equal to p minus q. So p will be 120 and q will be becoming 100. And therefore we will get this output 120 at 100. Okay, then this p value will be written and it will be returned to s. Okay, so s will become 120, whereas r will be holding its previous value, that is 300. So therefore the final output is 300 at 120. Is it clear? Right. So the next one now. What are the possible outcomes expected to be displayed on screen at the time of execution of this program? Specify the minimum and maximum value that can be assigned to the variable end. Okay, now go through this question. In this question, we can see that there is a small mistake, that is the rand range is directly called, okay, without referring to its module name. Okay, it should have been random.rand range in both the places. But anyways, we are considering that that is done. Okay, on that basis we are going to find the output. Okay, so again you can pause the video and you can work out the answer. Right, so the first option is correct and the minimum and maximum value that can be assigned to the variable end are 3 and 4 respectively. Okay, now let us see how. End equal to rand range 2. Rand range 2 will return the numbers in the range, that is 0 or 1. It will return only one value. Okay, plus 3. That means its output will be either 3 or 4. Okay, so this is the minimum value and this is the maximum value of end. Right, now begin, it will return a number. Suppose the value of end is 3, then it will return a number 0, 1, 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2 plus 1, that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if it is 4, then 4 after adding 1. Okay, now I in range begin to end. Okay, so begin value is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means if we see this list, this is the 0th element, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can see that only these 4 numbers can come, 1, 2, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Begin can take the value 1, 2, 3 or 4. That means 0 will not come definitely. That means violet is not going to come. Therefore, this option is removed. Okay. Now, the end value is 3 or 4. So, higher value is 4. That means the value of I is not going to be more than 3. Okay. Right. That means it is not going to go beyond green. That means these 3 options cannot come. Okay. So here you can see Yellow is coming, so this option is removed and this option is removed. Only first option where indigo, blue and green, that is 1, 2, 3 are coming, that is only the correct answer. Is it clear to all? Okay, so that's all for now. In the next video, I'll be presenting you the question number 2. Okay, so in the meanwhile, you can subscribe to my channel and click on the like button. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.